Good morning, it's Tuba Billy. Got my gloves back on. Still kind of hurts my fingers, burned. But I didn't wrap them today. They're starting to heal. I mean, it's amazing what difference a day makes. Like yesterday, it was still oozing. I mean, clear, so it's not infected or anything. But and today it's not scabbed over, but it's not oozing anymore, I guess. That's a good thing. Oh, but this morning I went on a run with my wife. She's been doing couch to 5K. She's on week 8, and since I was going into work a little bit later today, it's like, oh, I'll join you. Or she kind of talked me into joining her. I did not make it. Of course, she's been training and working up for 8 weeks. I started today. So yeah, it's gonna have to work up to it. Now, years ago, now we're talking like what, 10 years ago? When did I? Yeah, about 10 years ago. I was running, like, I was a runner. I mean, not a fast runner, but I could go distance. I'd go run for an hour and a half straight. I mean, and running slowly, but still running nonetheless. And I got to where it was actually, enjoyable. I kind of look forward to running. And then, oh, you know what? Yeah, it was 10 years ago, because 10 years ago right now, because I was running and we were in Wisconsin, and then it got cold and I couldn't run as much. I still ran as much as I could, but at the time I was working for Delta Airlines doing baggage, so I would run in the morning, and then I would ride my bike. I think it was 5 or 6 miles to the airport, and then I'd work out all day loading bags. So I was fit. I was in shape. Well, the loading the bags, that was part-time, and actually no, it was seasonal. And it was the season was about to end, and so I was like, I need something. So it was about that time that a position opened up above wing, so working at the ticket and gate, doing all that. And so I applied and I got it. I was like, woo! I have a job, full-time job now with benefits. Oh, wait, reason we got up to Wisconsin, that's another story. But anyway, and so I wasn't working out, and about that same time, because it was a full-time job now, we got a second vehicle, because my wife had her job, and I had my job on completely opposite sides of town. And since I would, be leaving earlier and coming back later, thought it'd be best to have another car. So got another car. It got cold. I wasn't working out at work, wasn't getting my exercise, and then I turned 30. Turned 30 in December, and it was downhill from there. February, I was mopping the floors of the house and threw my back out for the first time. And it just, then I couldn't run because I couldn't move. So yeah, I tried to strengthen my back, get it back used to, but I had lost it, and it was cold. And then we got to where it was just so busy. And then we had a baby. And then I had to get a second job to pay for the baby. So I was working, you know, 12 to 20 hours a day sometimes. So my running days were over, and haven't really run since. So I'd love to get back into it, but time is the issue. Like, my daily grind is to wake up, we get the kids to school, I go to work, and then I come home, we have dinner, we put the kids to bed, and then we just veg, mostly, because we're both worn out. My wife's been with the kids, she's been running around, I've been at work, and so we want to relax. So I guess, you know, I could probably run in the evening, but a lot of times I'm just so worn out. And I could get up earlier and run, but I don't want to. I like my sleep. 1 second. Hello. Yes, I will be there in just a couple minutes. It was kind of a slow morning, slow moving. Okay. All right, bye. That's my boss calling. We got a meeting. Got a meeting to start at 10, and didn't realize what time it was. So I was like, ooh, I gotta go. So she called. I was like, are you coming? Yes, I'll be there in a few minutes. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, maybe I'll start to run again. I don't know when. I mean, yes, I could go to bed earlier and wake up earlier, but then I don't get any adult time with my wife. We basically put the kids to bed and then we go to bed. And so we'd more or less be roommates with occasional benefits, but more or less roommates. And we've been there before when I was working so much. And it's not a good place to be, especially when, you know, you're a married couple. You don't want to feel like roommates. You want to feel like a unified front. So anyway, but yeah, so maybe I'll start running. Maybe I won't. I know I need to, in case, you know, the peanut butter hits the fan, and we gotta, you know, I don't know, we gotta walk or whatever, go long distances. I need to be able to do that. And right now I know I could walk, but if we had to get anywhere fast, that wouldn't work for me. Oh man, but anyway, just be excellent to each other. Tuba Billy signing out. God be with you till we meet again.